What's going on, everyone? It's Nelson with Fish Another Day, and this video is going to be slightly different. So I was just out crabbing late in the season, hoping to get that keeper Dungeness for a catch and cook. Now, it's perfectly legal to keep female Dungeness crabs that are at least 5 3/4 inches if you are just catching recreationally. I have kept a few females in the past, but I generally try not to. On this day, I happen to be crabbing with another guy who I see at this spot pretty often. He's super nice and polite, and he usually even offers his bait to me. So, we're both pulling our snares, and I notice he's been keeping all the legal sized crabs, which at this point happens to be all females. So like I said, perfectly legal, but I felt like it was wrong to see so many females being taken. So as I throw back a few females, he asked if he could keep my legal sized females that I've been tossing back. Seeing as how he has so many already, I diplomatically decided to say that I'm keeping them. By the time I was leaving, I had 2 female Dungeness and 4 male red rock crabs, one of which I gave to another guy that was fishing there. So, hope you enjoyed that crab, Wilbur. I ended up leaving before the other guy that was keeping the females, but I really didn't want to keep the females that I had. So, what did I do? I took them on a little trip through San Francisco. So now, before you think about doing this, I'll say that this could probably get you in trouble. You are not allowed to keep Dungeness crabs inside the San Francisco Bay, so you better have a good way to prove that you didn't catch them here. And I ended up bringing them to Crissy Field, and so I brought them to go see the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz. And after they warmed up a bit from being in the ice chest, they woke up, and then I tossed the ladies back into the water, hopefully to copulate with some eager males. Now, each female Dungeness crab can carry up to 2.5 million eggs, so hopefully these two can bring in 5 million new Dungeness crab next year. As for the red rock crabs, they're going to become a delicious ramen with a crab butter and shiitake mushroom soup base. Now, I will be using the crab butter inside the carapace in this recipe, so check the Biotoxin Hotline for domoic acid levels before trying this. I'll leave their phone number in the description, but for now, enjoy some of the cooking footage. right, finally time to eat. Been working on this ramen for a little while. So yeah, I already know that I like red rock crab. That's probably my favorite crab that you can catch locally when it comes to flavor. So they're a little bit sweeter than the other crabs that I in my opinion. But let's this is actually a carapace piece, so let's try this thing out. It's a little like, when you bite into it, it's almost a little bit creamy. It breaks down a little bit. But man, gotta get some noodles. My goodness, there is so much crab in this. Not gonna lie, rock crabs, it's so hard to yield a lot of the meat because their shell is so brittle, including the inner shell. Like when you open up the carapace section and the body section, it breaks apart so easily. Oftentimes when I clean this, it takes so long. And I think that's actually why people actually like Dungeness a little more, actually a lot more. Because in the same size crab, you'll have twice the amount of meat with half the amount of work. So, I mean, I mean, I like Dungeness too. Which reminds me, I haven't caught one this season for a catch and cook, so it's okay. Next season's gonna be in what, 5 or 6 months? So hopefully those 2 females that I released, hopefully they're doing their job, making a bunch of babies, and we'll have more for years to come. So cheers to that, right? So hot today. So nice to sit outside to eat. I think it's like 85 degrees, I think I said. Man, sitting in the shade right now, a little bit breezy. This feels so good. Maybe I should have made like a cold soba noodle. Maybe in the future. Oh yeah, check out that perfect bite. A little bit of everything. Ramen, shiitake, crab, scallions, broth. Fried shiitake are so much more concentrated. It makes it really good for making like stuff like this for broth. So good. I actually got a lot more crab meat than I thought I would out of those 2, because I broke down the smaller 2, so it's actually kind of surprised. But the big one, Sally's at work right now, so as soon as she gets off, I'm gonna start preparing those. She's gonna get a fresh crab all for herself. Hell yeah, just hella good. All right, so I'm about to finish this up, but I'm curious what you guys would have done in my situation earlier when I was crabbing. You know, there's just the 2 of you at this place crabbing, and the person wants to take female rock crabs, which as a recreational fisherman, you're allowed to. But, you know, personally, I want to actually release a female so that they could actually reproduce. So what would you do in that situation? You know, he wants to take some home and then he sees me bring one up. Would you just tell him off? Like, nah, dude, I could give it to you, but I'm not going to, and then you toss it back? Or how would you handle it? I'm curious. So would you do what I did? Just kind of put it in your ice chest and then go release it later in some other place? So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I've actually never been in that situation, so yeah. So hopefully you guys like that one. It's a very unique experience to me. So if you guys liked it, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and like this video, and then please hit that subscribe button. I actually found out that I think it was 89% of my viewers are not subscribed. So it would mean a lot to me, you know, just to see that you guys are interested in seeing what I make. So, all right, so like the video, hit that bright red subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time, all right? Fish another day, let's go. How could I forget? The prize piece, oh man, this is huge. Oh, let me show this to you guys. Do you know how long it took me to crack this one properly so that it didn't break apart into a bajillion pieces? Hell yeah.
it's so sweet. So sweet.
Sit.